All right, here we go again. And I think that the live chat is on. So if you're with me, you should see to the right of your screen a chat. And we're going to use that to interact this morning. So I'm going to wait just a little bit for people to find the new video that we just started. Okay. So I'm gonna get started with the morning meeting this morning. So again, if you are a responsive classroom teacher, Michelle, Christina, I see you out there, you know what this is all about. So we're gonna start this morning just with a very simple greeting. And we're gonna say good morning. So good morning, Alexander. What do you say? Good morning, Elliot. So if any of you know how to say good morning in another language, please type that in the live chat right now.
Any live chats yet? Guys, go sit down.
All right. So the next part of our morning meeting is our share. So for this share this morning, just take a minute and think about something that made you smile from when you woke up this morning till now. All right, take a minute. And once you've thought of that, share with your children or those around you. Okay, what were you playing? All right, so playing Goose Game made Alexander smile this morning. Elliot, you thought of something yet?
Reading.
Ooh, reading made Elliot smile this morning. So we had some little powdered Jim donuts, which were really delicious, and that made me smile this morning. So ready for the third part of our morning meeting. And the third part of our meeting is the activity. So for the activity, we have a little game. And this game is called Encore. You know, when you're at a concert, at a show, and you want to hear more, you ask for an encore. So here's how it works. So Alexander's asking, what is an encore? An encore is when the band that's playing leaves and then everybody starts clapping. They want to see him again and they come back and do more music. That's the encore. So here's how it works. I'm going to say a word and you and your children need to think of a song that includes that word, maybe in the lyrics, maybe in the title, or it could be related to the topic. So here we go. The word for today, in honor of St. Patrick's Day, is green. So give yourself a minute or two. It might take a while, and talk with your children, your friends around you, and think of any song that has the word green, maybe even sing it together. And then we're going to come back and I'm going to see how many songs we've come up with. Go.
Poem.
Try to do a song. You guys think of anything? Could be the topic of green too. Any song with the word green. Think about all the songs you know. Elliot.
Poem
What poem do you know with green?
Green Giant.
Green Giant. Can you say that poem?
I told about the giant and I forgot.
Okay. Anything? All right. So what we're going to do is in the chat, if you can please write down any song that has the word green or topic with the word green. See if you can come up with as many as I researched last night. Go ahead.
Can I write it down?
Ooh, Chameleon. Okay. Who sings that song?
Could I write
Yeah, you can write it down. It's okay. Elliot, did you think of any? How about Green Acres? Anybody? You know the show Green Acres is the place to be? That's the word green. What else? Okay. Oh, Culture Club. All right, got it. What about any Coldplay fans? What's that Coldplay song? Green Eyes. How about Creedence Clearwater Revival, Green River? Or, oh, I've got a good one. Kermit the Frog, It's Not Easy Being Green. Elizabeth Mitchell, Actually First by Woody Guthrie. This doesn't say green, but grassy grass grass. It's the topic of green and grass. So if I get 10 likes, I'll sing a line to one of these songs. So please, please don't press like because I have a horrible singing voice. All right. So the last part of our morning meeting is the message of the day. So before I get to the message of the day, though, we're going to have a quiz at the end of the day. So you really have to pay attention throughout the day to make sure you're ready for this quiz. So in the quiz, we're going to have a couple parts. Number one, it will be the state capital of the day. So the state capital, the state today is Montana. Anybody know? And that? Anybody know state capital of Montana? It is Helena. So I'm going to review this a few times today and be ready for the quiz at the end. Next is going to be the word of the day. A word of the day today is viridescent.
What does that mean?
Viridescent. Alexander says, what does that mean? So, what part of speech? It is an adjective, and it means slightly green or greenish. So, if you are a plant lover, you might talk to your viridescent friends to help them grow. Maybe you sing to them, you water them, you take care of them. How about that? How about that butterfly who has those lovely viridescent wings? So this again will be included in the quiz. Make sure you know it. All right. I'm so glad I have not gotten 10 likes. So we've moved on. I cannot sing this morning. Maybe tomorrow. What we're going to do now is the message of the day. So let me get my lovely easel over here. All right, here we go. Message of the day. Oh, thank you, Elliot. Here's what we're going to do. Now, you guys aren't seeing this backwards like me, right? If you see this forwards, can you just send me a chat? Because on my screen, it looks backwards. Let's see. Can you see it? Is it backwards or forwards? Somebody help me out. It looks right. It's fine. Okay, awesome. So here's our schedule of the day. March 17th, happy St. Patrick's Day. So again, like I said, we're not going to sit in front of YouTube all day long. Here is my plan. From about right now, actually, I'm a little overtime. Sorry about that. But from 9:20, 9:21, let's say, until 10 o'clock, you are going to do your remote learning from your local school. I know most of you have some assignments to get through, so this is going to give you time to do that. If you don't have any local remote learning, read a book, draw a picture, do something to engage and activate your mind. At 10 o'clock, we're going to come back together and we're going to talk about how we can do some exercise. Here in New Jersey, it's a little bit rainy, so I've got some ideas we're going to look into. Also, I've got a joke to tell you at 10 o'clock. All right. 10:30. This is going to be my favorite part of the day. I love to read. So I'm going to have a featured story and some discussion, some really good discussion. And maybe this will be my favorite part of the day. So 11 o'clock is Women's History Month. So each day of March, I will be introducing a different woman that we can learn about in her amazing contributions to this world. If you saw my little picture last night, you may have a clue to who it is. If you think you know, you can type it in the chat. 11:30 to 12:30, lunch break. Yes, please. 12:30 to 1:30, we will have an hour of math. So for our hour of math, I'm going to teach you a math game. We're going to do some activities together. And then at 1:30, I have a little special feature planned. But then we're going to have some more exercise time, get our bodies moving. 2 o'clock, 2 to 3, you're going to have more time for that remote learning, those assignments from your local schools. And finally, at 3 o'clock, we will debrief. We will again come together to, let's see, we're going to come together to connect and to laugh and to support each other. But also, you are going to be back for your quiz. So be ready. All right. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to figure out what my kids have to do for their school district. You may hear us in the background reading, laughing, learning. And don't forget, though, to be back in front of your of YouTube at 10 o'clock. All right, remember, get connected, not infected. Let's go. All right, Elliot and Alexander, let's get going on your schoolwork. So I think you have a packet, right, Alexander, that we need to get out? And Elliot, can you show me what your assignments are? After that, okay? Okay, well, let's figure it out. Do you have an email from your teacher?
Candy. Maybe.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
We will be back in business at 10
Later.
o'clock for
Later
exercise
o'clock.
time.
All right, so what do we do here, Elliot? Okay, Brandon.
If you have any questions or ideas or thoughts, just leave them in the live chat and we will try to get back to everybody. All right. Hey, everybody, if you're still here, we are doing our local remote learning. And we're going to be doing that until about 10 o'clock, so about 15 more minutes. But we just thought you guys would like to maybe hear what our kids are working on. And we've unmuted the microphone.
So Elliot chose one of the STEM activities from the list, which was making a stop motion Lego movie. And just a second, what is that app you're using, Elliot? He is using an app called iMotion. So it's a really cool app you can use to make some stop motion with Legos or other little things. Alexander and I just finished listening to the song. Yes, Three Little Birds. So we finished listening and he drew a picture. I don't really consider myself an artist. However, trying to have a growth mindset and do things that I wouldn't normally do, I decided to draw a picture too for the Three Little Birds. So here we go. My picture, sun is shining. Hopefully we'll see that tomorrow here in New Jersey. And here's the window with the tree and the Three Little Birds. Yes, and I will show you Alexander's
When I'm done.
when he is done. So again, we'll be back at 10 o'clock. You've got 15 more minutes to get some of those school assignments done. See you soon.
Done.
All right, guys, we are back. It's 10 o'clock. So for Hopewell people out there, for my Hopewell friends, we just did some of our remote learning. And I have to say, it was pretty phenomenal. Yeah. So we started by listening to Superintendent of Hopewell read The Dot. Now, The Dot is by Peter Reynolds. So Peter Reynolds is an amazing author, and I had the chance to see Peter Reynolds in New York at Columbia last fall. Did you know that he's a twin? His recommendation to the crowd that day was, if you don't have a twin, get one. I'm still working on figuring out exactly how to do that. But back to the story of The Dot. I love that story. It's a story about inspiration and a teacher inspiring a student. And then that student goes on to inspire another student. So it's just a really, really lovely story. Also, the Three Little Birds song by Bob Marley. Wow. Hopewell is spot on today with their remote learning. Lovely song. Wonderful. Just a second. One thing, my son pointed out to me that it says unable to connect to chat. So we're going to try to figure that out. Maybe with my technical help. Let's see if I can type anything. I'm going to get some technical help just a minute.
Please try again later. Oh, interesting.
Oh, interesting. Young, interesting.
All right, let me try.
Oh, interesting.
Why don't you go get your water bottle, please? So back to what we are doing. I promised you a joke when we returned. So here is our joke of the day. You ready? You ready for this? So why do leprechauns recycle?
Why?
Because they like to go green. Oh, that was horrible. Okay, I promise tomorrow's joke will be better than that, hopefully. One other thing I wanted to talk about before we get into our exercise portion of the day was a math problem that we had with our remote learning. So my first grade son had a little bit of trouble with this. So I just thought I would share with everyone a strategy. Maybe you already know, maybe you don't know. So here goes. Here's our math problem. If you have a paper and pencil in front of you, then please write this down and we'll go through it together. Okay. So I'll give you a second to do that. So we have 364 minus 188. This was a jelly bean problem. And it's hard. Yeah, it's hard, but we're going to get through it together. Again, this is to help each other and support each other and to learn. So here we go. I notice first, I have a 4 up here and an 8 on the bottom. Now imagine this. If I have just 4 jelly beans in my hand, can you take 8 jelly beans from me? No, you can't. So I have to borrow. Here's a little phrase to help you. If there are more on the floor, go next door. If there's more on the top, don't stop. So here we go. I notice there's more on the floor. So I'm going to go next door. What that means is I have to go over here to the tens place and I'm going to borrow. So this becomes a 5. And I borrowed 10. So this becomes a 14. Now, Elliot, help me out. What's 14 minus 8?
6.
6. So I've got my 6 here. Now let's go again. 5 and 8. Again, I have more on the floor, so I have to go next door. So this is going to become a 2, and this becomes a 15. What's 15 minus 8?
15 minus 8 is 7.
7. So I got my 7. And finally, there's more on top, so I don't stop. Here is 176 jelly beans. How can I check to make sure I'm right? Well, let's try it. I'm going to take, not right now, I'm going to take my bottom number here, and I'm going to add it with this number to check to see if I'm right. Here goes. 188 plus 176. 8 plus 6, everybody?
8? No. 8 plus 6. 14.
14. All right, 8 and 8 is 16. 364. So I got 364, which is the number on top. So I know my answer is correct. So hopefully a couple little tricks to help you out when you are borrowing in subtraction. So now what we want to do is we want to get our bodies moving a little bit and do some exercise. Unfortunately, here it's rainy. It's not a really great time to get outside. So I have a few activities that you can do inside. Yes, Alexander.
I don't get this trick.
Okay. I'll help you with that a little bit later. Yeah. Wow. So here we go. Our 3 choices for this morning's exercise, indoor exercise, since we can't really get out, are these. Number 1, freeze dance. All right. Everybody knows how to do this, right? You play some music, get moving, you pause the music, and you freeze. Play your favorite music and get moving, feel good. Second one is called balloon volleyball. So for this one, you could get a string, okay? And if you have a balloon around the house, that would be great. If not, maybe try this one another day when you have a balloon. So what you can do is you can tie this string to 2 chairs, and you can use the balloon and put it back and forth over the string as many times as you can. Balloon volleyball, pretty easy, and get moving, fun. And the third one, crab carry. So this one requires a little bit more explanation, so I'm going to tell you about it. So for crab carry, you are going to do that crab pose where your palms and your feet are on the floor and your belly is up. Let's see, Elliot's showing us. And you're going to try to move across the room while balancing something on your stomach. So, do you think I can do it? Let's give it a shot.
I don't want to do that.
Okay. Here we go.
I don't want to do that.
Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Elliot help me with the video portion to aim the video where I need it to be. And, I found this block I'm going to try to use to balance. So here we go. I think it's going to have to be pointed pretty far down, Elliot, to the floor to see me try to do this crab. What do we call it?
Carry.
Crab carry. Here we go. All right, Elliot, tell me if you can see me. Can you see me?
Yeah.
All right. Can I do it? I haven't done this in a really long time. All right, I need help. You're going to put this on my belly once I'm in position. Ready? Go ahead. All right, I'm going to see if I can make it to the couch while balancing. Oh no, it's already scooching.
Actually, I do want to do it.
Whew. Slow going here. You can use whatever you want to balance on your belly. Uh-oh. I have to really twist. It's about to come off. Here we go. Getting close. This is a good challenge. Good indoor exercise. Oh no, oh no. Okay, I made it. I made it at least to the first couch.
Mommy,
Yeah, do you want to take off your socks? Oh, thank you, Elliot. So here it goes. Alexander's gonna give it a try now. And I'm still waiting for the chat to come available, but as soon as it does, tell me what you decided to do for your exercise time. All right, guys, what are you gonna do? Here goes Elliot, crab carry. Remember your 3 choices here. Nice work. Yeah, that's what was happening to me.
We do have chat, but it's just not showing up on yours. It's showing up here.
Okay. Nice job. Oh, well, something's in your way. Oh, it fell. All right, so Brandon, my technical support, is showing me some chat that we have going on. So let me see what you guys are saying. Hi, Elisa. Hey, Tammy. Ooh, indoor basketball. Hello. We have that right here. Great idea, Tammy. Anybody feel like shooting some baskets? We gotta find our basketball. Good idea. What else? Yoga. Ooh, and I found this idea that I would love to do sometime. Nice shot, Elliot. For yoga, which includes Jenga. So here's what I read. If you maybe have a second Jenga set or a Jenga set that you don't mind writing on, you can take a pencil and write yoga moves on all of the Jenga blocks. Then, as you're playing Jenga like normal, when you pull out a block, do that yoga move. Really kind of nice spin on yoga. Sounds fun. I'd like to try it. All right. Cosmic yoga, another great idea. Thank you. I also have some cards, which I need to look to see if they're here or at my school, called Yoga Pretzels. It's a really good set of cards to do yoga. Yeah, you want to say something? Okay. All right, so I need to get some exercise. So I'm going to shoot a few baskets, maybe do a freeze dance. But if that is true, I'm going to have to point the camera definitely away from me.
Unless we get 10 likes, in which case you get to watch.
I didn't co-sign on that. Okay, here we go. Where's that basketball, Elliot?
I'm sitting on it.
Oh my, that's not exercise. All right, start moving around, Elliot. We play horse. Keep moving. This is your exercise time. Okay, what do you want to do for your exercise?
Jump up and down.
Jump up and down. Go ahead. Here, catch. Oh, sorry. So sorry. Ah! Don't get me back. Oh no, Elliot. Too much. Too much.
Daddy, I can't sleep.
So again, I'm going to continue exercising, and we will definitely convene back at 10:30 for our featured story. So be back exactly 10:30 on the dot. All right, keep those bodies moving, get some exercise. Hey guys, we still have 10 minutes of exercise to go, but I did forget to mention something. So if you're moving around your house right now, for our next segment, if you can help your child find a treasured object. This could be a toy, a stuffed animal, something that's really special to them. We're going to use that when we begin our segment at 10:30. All right, see you soon.